Bitcoin just printed this candle right here. Do you see this candle right here? We haven't seen a candle like this in literally over 3 years. I'm about to explain to you how important this candle is and what it means for you. Welcome in if you're new. My name is Steve. Everyone gets into crypto to get rich. Unfortunately, 90% of people fail. I help you get into the elite club of the 10%. Hit that subscribe button. You're gonna love it here. Let's jump into the video. Now we have 4 critical parts of the video. Number 1 is this price action, including this candle we just discussed. Part 2 of the video, we've got to discuss the stochastic RSI on the weekly and the latest happening there. In the middle of your screen, you're going to see the ADX and DI. We've got to cover what's happening there. And then at the bottom of your screen, there's some critical things happening in the RSI on the weekly chart. We're going to break it all down in these 4 components. Before we jump into component number 1, I want to give a special shout out to everyone who made it into the FFA. You cannot sign up anymore. It's locked. Congrats if you made it in. The FFA's absolutely on fire. Tons of people made it in time. You had an exclusive huge bonus video last Friday, and I'm dropping another exclusive surprise bonus video to everyone in the FFA this coming Friday. So I'll see you there, everyone who is in the FFA. Now, price action, as I mentioned, we have that candle that just printed. I'm going to save this part for last. In this part of your screen, we have the stochastic RSI. Keep in mind, we're on the weekly chart. And as we discussed, Bitcoin does the exact same thing every 6 months like clockwork. Every 6 months, we have a stochastic RSI cross. It's been happening for multiple years. We've been covering it right here on our channel, but it started back in July of 2021. You can see what's happened in the stochastic RSI for over the past year. We've been following this trend line. So what we were looking for the past few months was to have a stochastic RSI cross below the 20 and hopefully on this trend line. We got all of those things happening, and we've had a stochastic RSI cross up. That means tons of momentum is coming into the market. Every 6 months, Bitcoin has this move, and it represents the largest move of that time period. Case in point right here, stochastic RSI cross, price skyrockets. Stochastic RSI cross here, price goes from about 33 up to 48, which was the largest rally during that bear market, right? And again here, huge rally here, and again here was our most recent one where we saw a rally from around 15K all the way up to where we saw some resistance, and yet again another latest round of the stochastic RSI cross, which helped us go through this level that we haven't seen in multiple years, which we'll get to in a moment. Now, middle of your screen, ADX and DI. The ADX and DI is simple. There's a red line and there's a green line. When the green line is on top, price goes up. When the red line is on top, price goes down. You want to see the green line on top. Last year, when everyone was incredibly bearish, we were saying 2023 was going to be a bull run. The world's top economists all around the world were saying that 2023 was going to be a bloodbath, worst since 1929, etc., all over social media, all over the comments everywhere. But we stayed true to the facts and the charts, and we said 2023 will be the start of the bull run. So far, the stock market has had the biggest gains in 40 years, and Bitcoin has more than doubled in price. I think the jury's set. Obviously, 2023 is going to be the start of the bull run, just as the charts said. We've got to give credit to the charts. But again, you saw the green come on top back in January. We covered it right here on our channel. We saw green come on top when price was roughly at about 17K. We just had a stochastic RSI cross. The writing was on the wall, right? And what we're going to cover down here at the bottom of our screen before we get to this candle is the RSI. This is so important to cover. We've been covering what's been happening here for quite a while, but we've been inside of this pattern. Support at the bottom, resistance at the top. We had a double top, but our double top led to a double bottom, which helped us ride through here, see some peaks, met with some resistance, came back, held some support, met with more resistance, crashed down through, crashed down to the bottom, came back up through because of the stochastic RSI cross, went back to this critical level, finally had a breakthrough, and here we are with the RSI, which leads us into price action. Now, let's get to this candle. And I do want to mention, if you guys love charts as much as I do, or even close to as much as I do, we are about to hit 70,000 subscribers on our Twitter. Go over to Twitter at CryptoCrewU, help us get to that 70,000 mark, and then enjoy tons of charts and tons of learning. We focus on learning, we focus on charts, improving lives, just the facts in the charts, not what we think is going to happen or what we hope is going to happen. Crypto Crew U over on the Twitter. Now, this candle's hot off the press. It just printed, right? We've got to talk about this candle because it's the first in multiple years that we've seen any candle even close to what we're seeing right now, okay? We've got to go back. We've got to go back in time to 2020 when we were in the midst of a rally and we were coming up on a critical level and we finally broke through that level and held some support. It's literally since then that we've seen a candle print like this. We're coming out of a bear market. We had the largest rally during a bear market. We were met with heavy resistance at this zone. This white zone that you see here, that's the most critical zone in all of crypto. And this is not up for debate. This is undeniably the most critical zone in crypto. If anyone is telling you otherwise, please direct them to this video because it's undeniable in terms of market structure. You think about the market structure leading into 2020, right? We're coming up here holding resistance, not holding any kind of resistance. Look at this long wick, huge selling pressure coming here. Then this was our breakthrough candle. This was our confirmation candle. Our confirmation candle went as high as 42K and came all the way down as low as 28K. It was a huge confirmation candle, but this long wick at the bottom, long wick or shadow at the bottom tells you that there was a tremendous amount of buying pressure. Smart money was buying here, protecting this level, which for the next several years became the most critical level in crypto. Why? Well, once we had this large rally, we came all the way crashing back down. Back down where? Back down to our support. And then we were protected there with these huge wicks at the bottom. That momentum pushed Bitcoin back up, and this was our market top. After our market top, we came crashing down. Crashing down to where? Back to our critical level of support. Crashing down, look at the protection of that wick. Look at the protection of this wick. Look at the protection of this wick. Huge protection at literally the most critical level in Bitcoin. You cannot deny it. It's inarguable. And look, charts, men lie, women lie, the charts don't lie. Look at these wicks. Smart money was protecting this area. That protection had so much momentum behind it, paired with a stochastic RSI cross, which happens on schedule every 6 months. You can see it happened at this candle. Suddenly, we started going back to our double top. When we went to our double top, we had problems. This was our market cycle top. This was our market cycle double top. We had a double top. A double top is a reversal pattern, often seen at the tops of rallies, which signifies a reversal. We reversed hard and we reversed back to where? Back down to where our most critical level was. But this time we didn't see any protection. We tried to have protection with this candle right here, which had this huge wick, but it was short-lived. Our next couple wicks, our next couple candles were weak. We were very weak at this time. And then we started to see this candle print with a wick to the upside, which tells you that there was tremendous profit taking here. There wasn't buying at this level, which we had seen in the prior years. There was selling suddenly at this critical level. And this candle helped us propel down to here. Okay. And then you saw some protection here with this huge wick. Now, what we've seen is this was our market cycle bottom. This was our market cycle double bottom. Just like when we had the market cycle top, double top, this had strong bearish divergence up at the top here. And with our bottom, we had strong bullish divergence with our bottoming here. And that's why on this channel, we said that the bottom was in here, that this was our double bottom, and we had strong bullish divergence. We said, look, watch one level and one level only. Watch this white zone here. And that's what we had our eyes peeled on. Even back here when we were at 15K, we said, look, we just had a stochastic RSI cross on the weekly. It happens on schedule every 6 months. Watch this white zone. And everybody was like, Steve, you're crazy. This is going to be a bloodbath. Every single world top economist is saying 2023 is going to be devastating. And what the hell are you doing calling for a bull run in 2023? Who cares about a stochastic RSI cross? Who cares about your little white zone. It might be cute, but there's no way we're going up there. And what did we do? Men lie, women lie, the charts don't lie. We have to pay respect to the chart. The chart was screaming. Stochastic RSI cross on schedule every 6 months. Red was on top, but who cares? Green was coming, and we rallied. We rallied right up to this white zone, and we got rejected. We said on our channel, don't be surprised if we're rejected. It's literally the most critical zone, and we haven't been up there in multiple years. We got rejected. You can see these wicks coming in. Selling pressure, profit taking. We couldn't get through this level. We battled and battled. These candles had the body close above, but not as support. We literally didn't have any candle close as support at our most critical level. This was the only thing that the bears were holding on to. This was their only argument. There's only one argument, or we can say was only one argument for the bears, and that's we didn't take this critical level of market structure, right? However, we had a stochastic RSI cross that we covered right here on our channel that we said, look, at the time, Bitcoin was at about 27, 25, something like this. We had a stochastic RSI cross on schedule, which happens every 6 months like clockwork. And we said, this is probably going to be the thing that helps Bitcoin get above this critical level that we haven't been above in multiple years. Again, we've had green on top since January. Case in point, bull started in 2023. Our RSI is holding market structure here. This was our breakthrough candle of this white zone, and just hot off the press, we printed our first candle holding as support in multiple years, coming from an uptrend into this zone. It's been the first since 2020 that we printed such candle. And I need to make this abundantly clear. The bears no longer have a case. There is literally evidence everywhere you look that Bitcoin is in phase one of the bull. We can show tons and tons of supporting documents here. We've got on the 12th day, the MACD cross, which happens every single time that the bottoms are in and every single time that the bull run starts. It happens in every single market cycle. And here we've got that buy signal that came in on the super trend back in January. Again, tons and tons of evidence here. We have here market structure. As soon as this red line starts pointing down and the RSI gets above this red line, we start the new wave of the next cycle. Bitcoin is in the next cycle. Hash ribbons, buy signal came in way back in January. There's just one after another after another. This is CM Williams fixed VIX. This specializes in market bottoms. The market was already in. Okay, so it's now undeniable what we're seeing here in Bitcoin. There's no argument left for the bears, unfortunately, right? We're holding this level, albeit one candle. What I would like to see is a few more candles print above this level, showing strength, right? You can see this long wick showing some strength at this level. We could have this candle break through, right? We want to see multiple more candles. We want to see Bitcoin showing strength, which we should. We had a stochastic RSI cross on the weekly. We're still ahead in the ADXDI, green line on top. Our RSI is still showing strength. Bitcoin is in fantastic position. We're in phase one of the bull. I said it was undeniable back in March. Now it's like literally undeniable that Bitcoin is in phase one of the bull. So what does this candle mean? Well, Bitcoin has reclaimed this level after multiple years, right? First time that we have reclaimed this level. You can say, well, how about this candle? This candle was coming from a strong downtrend. The market had already topped. We had our first top. Double top is a reversal pattern. We were showing weakness into this level. So we cannot compare these candles at all. It's a completely different scenario. This is in the midst of a substantial downtrend. We're in the midst of a substantial uptrend. Huge difference. When's the last time we were in the midst of a substantial uptrend heading into this zone? 2020, 3 years ago. That's why we named this video the way it is. So this candle is significant. We want to see another candle print on top of here. This is a very strong case. Now I want to get into a couple other things. I want to say first and foremost, thank you to everybody. We just crossed 300,000 subscribers here on YouTube, almost crossing 70,000 on Twitter. You can go follow us there, Crypto Crew U. And we're doing it in a very different way. I think there are maybe 3 people on planet Earth maybe 4 that are doing something similar to what we're doing. We're not taking any paid ads. We're not taking any sponsorship deals. There are no affiliate links down below. I think there are only 3 humans on earth that cover crypto that do something similar. We built our own brand. We built it 6 years ago. We're kind of OGs in this space. And to this day, I've taken 0 money. They've thrown a lot of money at me, 6 figures, even 7 fingers, to do dirty deals, to lie to you. They pay me a lot of money. They want to, for me to lie to you, to say, I use this product, I use this service, sign up here, this is my affiliate link, and I can collect a lot of dirty money doing that. I've never done it, never even once. What we have done is we built our own products that help change lives, and you have supported me in this mission. That's a very hard thing to do, to turn down all the dirty money, not for a week, not for a month, for 6 consecutive years, day after day, week after week, month after month, rejecting all of the dirty money and continuing to build my own brand using my own money. This is a family business. I run this with my wife. My son helps out. My mom also helps out, and we have an incredible team. This is a family company, and we're focused on changing lives, and you have supported me through this journey, denying all the dirty money and continuing to focus on what I think is important, which is changing lives, providing value, and trying to wake people up. Anybody can become successful. Anybody. Everybody gets into crypto because they want to be rich, but 90% of you are going to fail. 90%. I help you get into the elite club of 10%. That's a bona fide fact, and nobody can deny that. So thank you for your support. I'm best known for my courses. My courses have changed so many lives. My courses have been ongoing for the past 6 years, and they're a bona fide success. So if you ever get the chance, go onto the website, read about the courses. If you want to take this game seriously, you want to win, you want to provide for your family well into the future, you want to learn how to dominate this game, which is the game of investing, which goes into the stock market, Forex, anything. I provide my personal strategy that helped me get where I am. And you can read the charts like me. Go to cryptocareeruniversity.com. I'll see you right back here on the next video. Thank you for your support.
I was losing bad.
I was just investing my money and just throwing it into the abyss. And now with Steve's plan, I'm actually up 32,000 right now.
It was so easy to understand. I learned so much.
It really works if you follow the principles.